G'day, labels and gentle spoons. Oh, jeez, what made me say that? Hi everybody, good to have you back. You might have noticed I've just put it on some blocks here, or chocks, or sawhorses, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to do the back of the car, put the tailgate on. I'm going to do the roof, finish off the back panel there, and then maybe I might do some work on the bonnet. Unfortunately, we have to do the bonnet too. And after that, well, then we're going into the second course where we sort of start sanding back what we've done and seeing where we've missed and what mistakes I've made. And there's plenty of them. And it all gets it one bit closer to having it painted. That's all I can think of saying now. So yeah, so I'll put you on time lapse and you can watch, and thanks for being here. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Cheers. Okay, it's decided. I'm putting in a formal complaint to Ford. See this here? That's on a like a, I don't know, what would it be? Almost 45 degrees angle. It's all factory. It's completely all factory, untampered with. That's a bit of lead wiping there underneath that. And but the whole thing is a funny angle. But this side here, perfect. So Barry that did this side did a good job. But Bazza on this side did a shit job. Bazza, you should be ashamed of yourself. How could you do that? And of course, when you put the tailgate in, I'll have to put some... Look at this. Look, what a mongrel. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, it's not about gapping, it's about everything's in the wrong place. I know they had loose tolerances, but this is ridiculous. This is not pranged. This is just how it is. It's high here, low here, you know. You go, you know, well, that's actually pretty good. From here, it's a bit wide, that's about all. It's actually pretty good this side, because Barry did a good job on this side. But Bazza, he's a mongrel. Look, Bazza did here. And then I thought, so, gee, I wonder if it's had a hit and it's bent slightly without me knowing. You know, it only needs to be bent 5 mil, but it all comes up straight with a square. And, so I don't know. Okay, I tried the XT tailgate on it, and the best that I can see is this tailgate's never actually had a hit. It's pretty straight, it's not bent on the inside, and it fits worse. It fits worse than the other one. So at the end of the day, tailgates just fit really badly in these Fords. I don't know why, this thing won't match up. Take a look at that. I think maybe I'm being a bit too anal about it. I don't know. Maybe I want something that this car just can't deliver. So it's probably from too many years of working on modern cars. You know, but that's just a shocker. So anyway, it's good to know that a straight, you know, well, an original tailgate, because that tailgate there had a hit, but it's got nothing to do with anything. The car is just wrong. But it's all factory wrong, so I might be inclined just to leave it factory. Not much else I can do about that. Anyway, cheerio. Well, I've been on it all day, pretty well. It's 2:45, and no, I've been on it for about four hours or something. And it's a lot better. I changed the hinges, and that made a big difference. I just put a set of hinges in it. I thought I'd get overspray, it wouldn't matter. But at the end of the day, it does matter. Those hinges, it didn't like them. And so these are the hinges that came out of it. So whether they be right or wrong hinges, I don't know. But they sure fit a lot better, and everything works a lot better. So there is actually a gap here now. That should be just a bit there. And I may have to gap that. I might not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This could be a little bit higher here, just a fraction, but it's a little bit tight down there. So it's pretty high here, pretty big gap there. So it's nothing's nice about this. It's all pretty ugly. If I'm looking at the line at the back of the car, it's not good. I'll probably still lower that. That's odd. I thought that was tight. So actually, it does want to come down a bit there, so I'll take it down a bit. Anyway, back on time lapse. Sorry. Cheers. Just quickly want to just go over what I did today. Sanded it back. I painted it so long ago I didn't trust it. It had been picked up and carried and moved so many times. I thought I'll sand it back properly and give it another undercoat, a deep. So it'll just need a bit of, 240 or something. And then I'll be able to bog it. It's reasonably straight, this tailgate on this side. I had to weld up here and here. Obviously you'd probably see in the time lapse, and just little imperfections that I'd overlooked and thought, I can't leave it. So it's looking pretty smart, and that's about it really. So from here on, that'll take another 16 hours to go off. It's charming, isn't it? Otherwise I'd touch it up and get on with work. But anyway, it's nearly 4 o'clock, so I'll probably call it and go and have a cup of tea and a biscuit. And I didn't have any lunch today, so here we go. So enjoy. This is what a set of taillights looks like in it. Just fitting them in, just make sure everything fits okay. And they're fair to Midland. And I'll probably give it a tweak here and there. Yes, I know, 2 blinker lenses on the right hand side. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. So you've got to do this before you finish up, because you don't know what's going to fit or not. I think I might have to put the spare wheel cover on as well. Yep. Alrighty, cheers. Thought I'd better get the old XW 500 going, and it's been a while. Missing, I think it's got a bugger valve in it, or burnout valve for sure actually. thought it'd be nice for it. Run it up, warm it a bit. It's got water in it, it's got oil. And got the choke on full, I could idle it down, I suppose. Might even have to drive it a bit, eh? Got no brakes, I blew a brake line in it. I should drive around the front and replace the brake line. It's annoying not having it so you can drive it around. It's a fun car actually. We could put it in Josh's parking spot, what do you reckon? That sounds like fun. Anyway, I may just do that. Just been tinkering with the ute. Checked the oil properly, topped it up a bit, put the air cleaner on it just in case something wants a vermin wants to go in it. And inside the cab it's really a science experiment in here. We've had so much rain and stuff that I can't keep it dry even though it's been under a tarp. It obviously runs on 5 cylinders. It's got a top rail, is it? Top rail 4-speed in it. Really nice gearbox. I had one of them in an XB sedan once, and my God, it used to do so much work behind a 250, and gee, it used to never broke. Anyway, my point is, she was the strongest gearbox I ever used. I couldn't believe how much better than the M21 Australian 4-speed, because the M20 and M21 I used to be rebuilding them sort of, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I used to strip out first or second gear, can't remember now. You'd have to drive it home in top gear because it was a direct drive. You'd strip the cluster gear as well. Anyway, we're babbling. I'll turn this off. Think it should restart. Oh, yep, there she goes. A bit advanced. Anyway, that's all we need. So, one of the brake lines failed this, so I want to fix it so I can do it. And the booster's not working, so I thought I'd pull the booster out as well. And I've got another booster I could put in it and get this one reconditioned. And I'm not sure that I'll use that style in the ute yet. We'll see what happens. In the other ute, I should say. They're all utes, aren't they? This car has had 3 colours in its lifetime. It was originally gold, because it's a 500 metallic gold, or bronze, whatever it's called. I'll give you a zoom in on it so you can have a look. There it is there. And then it went to yellow all over it, see? And then it went to blue. And yeah, and I think it's all been painted in house paint. And they did the Mustang look underneath. Oh, there's a different colour again. Oh no, it's just light blue with a bit of black over the top. Anyway, she's nasty. She's nasty. This bonnet needs a lot of repairing. And it's off a, I'm not even sure you'd bother, but it's XT bonnet. So, needs pulling apart big time. Anyway, cheerio. Well, I thought I'd just show you what I'm up to. I've got some... I thought this pipe here, can't see it, can you? Stand back a bit. This pipe here is rusted through, obviously. It's burst the line. And I've got no brakes, which is a bit of a drag because I live on a hill. So I thought I'll just make a new line. I've got everything in to make it. And that's not a full roll because he didn't have any in stock. I have to go and get some more of that. So I'll just cut these off, put them on here, swathe the end. But I've cut it a bit longer because it's been years since I've done this. And so I better get on with it. This should do a double roll end or whatever you call it, and a double swage. And there's the instructions. So anyway, maybe I'll put you on time lapse and you can watch. I'll just show you what I did. we did that. We bent it first as much. It'll never get perfect. You've got to finish it off in the car. It's double swaged. You can look at that. So unfortunately it's raining again, but I'll still crawl under there and fit this line up, and then we'll have brakes again, which will be really nice. Okay. Evening all, or afternoon, or morning, whatever it is. It's afternoon just. I've spent many hours trying to tweak this thing, get it right, how I like it. And this here was out like 5 mil. It was terrible, and it's still out a little bit. And this side's pretty good. It's all pretty good. Anyway, I finally found the right tool to get this how I wanted it. You can see it's got some dirty marks on it. I've just clean off sand. And here's the right tool. Thumping big hammer, persuasion stick I can call it, and a nice block of wood. And that this to straighten up these tailgates really well. And it's called BFBI. That's brute force and bloody ignorance. But it's finally starting to take shape. Greetings and salutations. We're getting there. Ta-da. Won't be long now. Maybe another month or two just on this panel, you know, because it's got a lot of curves, straight lines. But hey, it's only time. And yeah, so that's it. But if you want to look at someone who really can do some nice body work, take a look at Bissett Bodyworks. He's got a small channel there, and he is amazing. I'm really, what he does is just magnificent work. And keep it up, Kim, and keep those videos coming. I'm loving them. And so if any of you other guys get a chance to take a look at Bissett Bodyworks, and I think he's in Tasmania, but my God, he's just the duck's nuts. You know. Anyway, cheers. Afternoon all. Here's the ute. I've got the tailgate in the back mostly roughed out. Bit to do across the bottom here. Got to do the roof side of the ute, the bonnet, which is over there. Not sure if that's the bonnet I'm going to use, or I've got another bonnet I might have to inspect. I'll bring you along for the ride. So that's it. So it's looking pretty smart now, no doubt about it. And I'm very pleased to have it sort of crispy looking. That's my word for, you know, straight. Needs a lot of work still, but it's pretty close. I've got this roughed out, as you can see. I've done a little bit of a talk about it, just should put it in. I appreciate all the new subscribers that are coming. It's slow and steady, and I appreciate that. Thanks very much. And it's nice to, you know, sort of almost like having company whilst I'm working. I'm sort of the camera, and makes you think, you know, someone's kind of watching, I better keep going and do a good job. So it's helpful. No shortcuts when you've got a camera switched on. So that's about it. So cheerio, and I'll see you next video.